Hi, this is Jim Lumley. Welcome to the Sunday History Rewind. Today I'm in Oyster Bay, New York, and I'm visiting the home of the 26th President of the United States, Theodore Roosevelt. Welcome to Sagamore Hill. Recently, I drove to Oyster Bay, New York, which is a small unincorporated community on the northern shore of Long Island, about 25 miles east of Manhattan. Sagamore Hill, 83 acres of nature and farmland off Long Island Sound, was the summer home of Theodore Roosevelt and his family from 1885 until 1919. During his presidency, it was known as the Summer White House. He purchased the land for just $30,000. The home was grand but not opulent. It was not a mansion, but a reflection of TR's life as an explorer, hunter, and outdoorsman. Roosevelt made this home his primary residence, often conducting official business as the 26th President of the United States. He hosted peace talks here in 1905 that ended the Russo-Japanese War, and he received visitors such as foreign diplomats, political advisors, and Eleanor Roosevelt, TR's niece and future First Lady. During the 1904 presidential campaign, TR gave a speech here to 500 women suffrage organizers. That windmill is a recreation of the one that Teddy Roosevelt built. He was quite a Renaissance guy. He built the first windmill in 1885 and then constructed the second one in 1905. Sagamore Hill also functioned as a small farm with livestock, including dairy cows, a chicken house, hogs, and a small staff of farm workers. The Roosevelt family meals consisted of fried chicken with white gravy, pork, and lots of coffee for the president. The house staff included a cook, waitress, chambermaid, a nurse, chauffeur, and James Amos, TR's personal valet. A short walk from the home is the Theodore Roosevelt Museum at Old Orchard. Born in New York City before the Civil War, Roosevelt was plagued with debilitating asthma, but did not let that stop him from participating in sports and outdoor activities. He was homeschooled and then went to Harvard in 1876, where he excelled in science and rhetoric. He established a career as a writer and historian with his book, The Naval War of 1812. His political career began in the New York legislature, joining the Reform faction of the Republican Party. Tragedy came in 1884 when TR lost his mother and then his wife on the same day. Sad and depressed, he spent the next 2 years as a cattle rancher in the Dakota Territory. Returning to New York, Roosevelt remarried and dove back into politics. He served on the Civil Service Commission in the Benjamin Harris administration, New York City Police Commissioner, and then Assistant Secretary of the Navy for President William McKinley. When the Spanish-American War broke out, TR resigned that position to fight in Cuba. He returned to the Empire State the hero of San Juan Hill, which propelled him into the governor's mansion in Albany. In 1900, President William McKinley needed a new vice president. Teddy Roosevelt reluctantly agreed to take the number 2 spot, making 673 speeches and traveling by train to 24 states. The McKinley-Roosevelt ticket won big, but TR was bored with his new job as vice president. But then destiny arrived when McKinley was assassinated in the fall of 1901. Theodore Roosevelt, age 42, became the youngest president in U.S. history. Roosevelt, a man of wealth and privilege, ushered in many reforms to the federal government, including antitrust legislation, the regulation of railroads, and conservation. TR added a West Wing and Oval Office to the Executive Mansion and then renamed the building the White House. He then invited the first black man, Booker T. Washington, to dine with he and his family at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Theodore Roosevelt retired from public service and returned to his beloved Sagamore Hill. He died there on January 6, 1919. Okay, I'm at the Young's Cemetery in Oyster Bay, New York, and this is the spot where Theodore Roosevelt is buried. 2, 3, 4, 5. They say it's 26 steps to get up here because he was POTUS number 26, the 26th President of the United States from 1901 to 1909. He was elevated to the presidency upon the death of William McKinley. There is absolutely nobody here today. It is very quiet. What a beautiful place. He wanted to be buried on the highest point. That's like Teddy Roosevelt. And he wanted to overlook Oyster Bay. So let's check it out. Here is the grave site. Surrounded and protected by a steel fence. Theodore Roosevelt, born October 27th, 1858, died January 6, 1919, and he's also united with his second wife, Edith Kermit, who passed away in 1948.